everybody. It's Cheryl. Welcome back to Muppin Sewing Emporium. How are you doing today? I hope you are wonderfully well. I am live to you through the power of the internet. It is a beautiful Friday, and that means it's time for our show. Welcome, everyone to Muppin Sewing Emporium. It is a balmy 73, my perfect temperature. 73 degrees out here in beautiful downtown Paducah, Kentucky. Hope you are doing well. My friends, we have a lot to talk about tonight. We have some cool new products that came in during Quilt Week, if you can believe it. And I know you're like, how in the heck did you even have time for things during Quilt Week? I don't even know. Honestly, I have no idea how we were able to even have time for new products, but we did, and we have them. And I have some fun things to show you, which I'm very excited about as well. My name is Cheryl Muppin Whited. How are you doing? If you're out there and you can hear me, say hello. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, Marion says hello. Sad that Ricky Timms didn't stop in to see you after I invited him. Yes. How dare he not come down for his personal, he had a personal invitation from you, Marion, and he did not. I did see Ricky. He was at the show, and so I was headed over to the show and ran into him there. So not that he did not come here specifically. I am certain that he had plenty to do, but there you go. Carol's here from Louisville. Welcome. And yes, so it's been a crazy week. We had several lots of things. Oh, Marion, please don't be upset with Mr. Ricky. He's got a lot going on. He has been very busy, and he is moving from Colorado to Missouri. So that is something that's happening. Jerry, yes, I have returned. I am back. Very cool to see you. Judy's here from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Now, Judy, perhaps you can tell me, I hear that there are goblins in Hopkinsville. Is that true? Is that like, is my monster website leading me wrong? Because so you know how like New Jersey has the Jersey Devil, and then like other places have like Mothman and all these other crazy things. Apparently Kentucky has gremlins or goblins. Sorry, goblins. I did not know that, but they are supposedly in Hopkinsville. Okay, so are you ready for this? Because I'm very ready for this. Okay, so we have some new cool things. Absolutely, you're gonna want to come to shop.muppin.com. That's gonna show you all the new things. But we literally just got this in moments ago. Our UPS driver comes in really late. So we got this beautiful new cheater print in. This is a bigger version of what it looks like. You can see there the scale of it. And most of us are like, cheater cloth, Cheryl, what are you doing? Liz, how are you doing? Hopefully you are well. Happy Friday from North Carolina. And so you're thinking like cheater cloth? What do you do with it? My friends, there is so much you can do with this cheater cloth. So now you're getting a nice big look at it. And once I got it in person, I was like, "Oh my gosh, how yummy is this?" It is a quilter's cotton. It's like coming up very dark on the screen here, but like if you can see that, oh, there we go. That's better. Um, very, very, very pretty. Can we say like interiors of bags, interiors of your quilt coats, interiors of your purses, or anything like that? This is super, super cute. Thank you, Mary. Well, thank you for the welcome back. I do appreciate it. Let me just say, last week was a thing. Quilt week was a thing. It was a thing that happened. And we had so many people in here. Oh my gosh. So this brand new, this is on our website right now and can be purchased by the yard. So as a matter of fact, let me just really quick make sure, like triply, quadruply sure that this is in the right place, because when you go to our website, we actually have new sections on our website. I know you're like, how did you even have time to do any of that? Trust me, I get it. It's a lot. We have new sections for all kinds of stuff like this. So, in the fabric section, we do yes, the Bloomberry hexagon cheater print is there. We also have whatever we have left in our yardage, we have there. So we have that. But we also have a whole new section called fabric pre-orders. Now, fabric pre-orders are going to be for our full collections that are coming from various companies. And so we have, right now, brand new, because yesterday we just purchased them. We have Untamed by Tula Pink. And we were very busy, Marion. Oh my gosh. We have Untamed by Tula Pink, and we have the brand new collection from K Facet and the Morris and Company fabric line. If you have not seen this fabric line yet, run, do not walk to our website right now, the one that's going by right there. Okay. You want to check this collection out. It is the arts and crafts William Morris wallpapers colored by K Facet. They are fantastical, and you are going to want every single one of those. And we have them in our brand new pre-order section on shop.muppin.com. So that's new. Then, okay, so we had the cheater print, which is awesome. But we also just got in this panel. This came in right before Quilt Week. Okay. So here, let's do a side by side. Okay, so you can see these. Look at how cute these are. We've got these panels right now. You can get them. And you've got fresh bat wings. Cute, cute, cute. And spider venom. So cute. Okay, and we've got sit for a spell. These they can be pillows. They can be giant panels in a quilt. They don't have to be made as pillows, but it is called the Sophisticated Halloween Pillow Panel. And then look at what comes with it is this like border stripe that is little Halloween houses. And it couldn't be cuter. $14 for this panel. It will make the 4 pillows that you see. Okay, it's huge. It's really worth it. We still have these left after Quilt Week. Okay, not many, but we do have them. So you're going to want to grab these now. So here's the thing. Jerry says me likey. I have to say, like, the weird thing about quilt fabric is it's kind of like going into the department store like a Target or a Walmart and seeing all the Halloween stuff out in the middle of summer. We get Halloween in May. So that stuff's coming now. So we're getting Halloween stuff right this second. So this panel, excellent, perfect for a beginner sewer because it's just cut out the blocks, put a fabric on the back, or essentially 2 fabrics. You can do it as an envelope pillow style and just go nuts. They're really nicely sized. Okay, you could also make these as little hanging banners in your house. Okay, they look like vintage labels from like a just so cute. Okay, so this is not gonna last long in the shop. So if you want it, hurry and get it. And that means you're going to have to hurry for this one too. Carol, thank you. It's so good to see you too. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Look at this adorableness. I can't say it without clapping because that's how cute this is. I got these in and I have not even had time to make it. So you're going to get this stock footage of what this panel makes. This is a panel, my friends, a panel. And this panel makes 3 adorable zipper patterns. They are the cutest. The cutest. So look at what's on here. It's huge. This is like a whole full yard. This is Bloomberry by Riley Blake. And as you can see, it's got the little character, the little pouches, but it's got the interiors and the exteriors. So you don't have to go and hunt down other fabric. It's all on here. What else is on here is the bindings. Okay, so if you look in the picture here, you see the striped bindings. Guess what? They're on here. They're already on here. You don't need to go find anything else. You put your fabrics together, you can quilt it, sew it together. Directions are on YouTube. Video instructions could not be easier. And again, this one not gonna last long. I think we only have 2 left of this one. 2 left. And Bloomberry, and it's just it's got like that sort of soft Japanese look and feel to it, and it's so yummy. and I want to make one, but it's going to sell out before I ever make one. So, my friends, hurry and get these. They are fantastic. We have been so uh interested in looking for cute projects like these. Okay, so like we have the pillows and the zipper bags and this yardage. We have all of this right now online in the shop. This is your chance. So I don't want you to miss out on that, okay? Because these are like things that just came in and are so new. They're like they're selling out, especially the zipper pouch, okay? The cheater is in stock right now, just came in today, tonight. Like we closed the door, UPS rolled up. There you go. New thing for all of you. So, what else is going on? Cuz OMG, we have a lot. Okay. So, here's some other things that we have that are new. And so we have gotten a restock on our lighted pin picker upper. Okay. Let me just say, we are very well known for our gadgets. Okay. We are number one when it comes to your gadget heaven. And these are this is Charlie's favorite tool in the whole place. Okay. And here's why: because this extends, and that is a magnet. And when you need to pick up pins off the floor and you don't want to bend over, guess what? You get your magnet stick out and you just grab it, extend it, go grab that pin, pick it back up, get it up out of that carpet, and it has a light. Okay, so guess what? It has a light. So you can find that pin in the carpet. $8.95. Best tool ever. This one is a keeper. We just got them back in the stock. They extend quite far. Okay. And you turn that light on, you pick up your pins. So we ended up on our cutting room. In our cutting room, we knocked over a whole thing of safety pins. Guess what? We went and we picked them all up with this thing, and we didn't have to move the table. And so it dumped over behind the table. We grabbed it. There you go. So we have these right now. We also just got these in, and they're new to us, but they are super fantastic grippy tweezers. Okay, so if you have lots of little bits of thread that you're picking out and things like that, this is amazing. And it comes with the little stopper. $5. $5 for our pink tweezers. So we have these, and my favorite sewing scissors have returned in our notions section. These little guys are some of the nicest scissors for their size. When I fly, these I take with me everywhere. Everywhere. These scissors are in every single one of my sewing boxes, all of them. And for $5 a pair, you cannot beat the fact that they really do cut. I have been a big fan of these. They come in 3 colors: pink, green, and yellow. I like the yellow because then I never lose them, because I can always see them. That and the pink ones I really like. I do like the green. I have them everywhere. These Yes, airport TSA will pass. Yes, these are my airplane friendly. I've had the same pair in my sewing kit for ever. Tracy says I've got all the colors because they're that good, right? Like these actually cut. I always hear people say, but yes, well, they're great for thread, but do they cut like fabric? Yes, they do. If you are somewhere and you are like, guess what? I've got to make a little snip, or I got to cut out something out of fabric, it will cut it. I'm gonna pull over. I got some fabric here. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Give me this little scrap here. How handy they are. They're the best. The best. Take a look. Look at that. Like real cutting. Like that is real cutting. That's not like chewing it up, or that is like we can really cut with these if you need to make a cut. Like that's good stuff. These are the best. I have been carrying these. I know I started carrying these before I ever had a store. I would bring these with me and sell them at shows and stuff with me whenever I would teach. I would sell my needles and I would sell these. Oh, speaking of which, the needles are back in stock. Oh, it's a happy day when our Get to the Point heirloom sewing needles are back in stock. We restocked everything for the show. Yes, you can use them for EPP, English paper piecing. They're perfect for that. They cut hexagons. Look at all these hexagons I did with some of these. Look at this, right? Tons. Yes, don't judge them by their size. They are really great. So perfect for, again, your purse, your on-the-go sewing kit, that little you know what, when you make your make these little bags, make these bloomberry bags, and then throw a pair in there. And they're really great for anybody who is learning how to sew. Okay, look at how tiny they are. They're not even 3 inches long. They're fantastic though. So we've got pink tweezers, we've got lighted pin picker uppers, and we have these back in stock as well as the needles. I mean, come on, right? It's that alone, right, is a lot. And then something new that we are doing, and they're in store only right now, but I am working on a way to make these available through the website, and that is brand new embellishment packs. Okay, so I'm just going to say I own a ridiculous amount of embellishments. That's just not a lie, right? I own so much of this kind of stuff that I literally have a whole box, like a giant U-Haul box. And I have been filling up these little bags and putting them out for Quilt Week. Well, guess what? They're going to be in the shop all the time now. And I am going to put them on the website. They're kind of they've got kind of a color story going on. So I will, when I put them online, I will say kind of what color family the embellishments are. There's all kinds of goodies in here. There's like eyelash trim. There's even some like fancy trims. There's wired ribbon. There's some Angelina fibers. You can see how glittery those are. So much cool stuff. Great for like a little tiny like mixed media quilt project. So these are new, and they're going to be coming to the website very soon. So stay tuned for that one because I just love, love, love a good embellishment. Okay. So last week we talked about, no, wait, 2 weeks ago, there was no show last week, Cheryl. Last 2 weeks ago, we talked about the Tula Pink fabrics coming into stock. And we were talking about Tula Pink. And I was saying, hey, like Tula Pink fabric is very much like Lisa Frank for us who are Gen Xers, right? Like we're Gen X and millennials. We all remember Lisa Frank, right? With the rainbow colors and the unicorns and the trapper keepers and whatnot. Can I just say how excited that I was to get a giftie from one of you? And I am so sorry, but I am having that brain moment where I cannot remember who gave this to me. But if this is you who gave me this treasure, this amazing treasure, then please let me know. Okay, so this is, as you can see, strawberry shortcake, and it is a cut and sew bib that was found at an antique store, and she brought it into the store for me because of just how passionate I was a couple of weeks ago about strawberry shortcake and the fact that we need to have this, okay, on some fabric, you guys. We are falling down. Oh my gosh, she bought it from my shop. Okay, so look at the so this is like full circle moment, right? So Renewable LLC. Yes. Thank you for having this for sale. And yes, Tracy. Oh my gosh. What a wild thing is this, okay? How come we are not getting strawberry shortcake fabric? Who is in charge of licensing this stuff? And I have to say, I'm just going to get on my soapbox here once again and say, not only do not give me the new strawberry shortcake, okay? She's in stores. My husband and I went there today. We were at Walmart. I went to the toy section. There's a new strawberry shortcake. That's a cute doll, but it's not my strawberry shortcake, right? Where is the copyright? It's not on this. It would have been on the selvage, Tracy. So if I had the full panel, or it would have had the selvage, but this is probably like 84, 85. And this is what we want. This is what we're looking for. Do not give me that new strawberry shortcake, blah, 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 blah. And I don't even look at how off printed it is. Like, it is so, like, that green screen is so off, but I love it. It's so cool. So once again, you guys, this, look at, I could just wear it. It's a bib panel. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Like, the person who licenses Lisa Frank fabric is going to make millions. Why aren't they doing that? Right? We have Laurel Birch, for those of you who are of a certain age, you remember the cats and Laurel Birch fabrics. This is what we want. We want this, and we want Lisa Frank. Okay? We want this. I love strawberry shortcake. I do too. Like, and so we were also at a vintage store, and Charlie was like, oh, hey, there's a whole bunch of strawberry shortcakes over there. And I was like, oh, I'm really just, I'm not at the point where I want to be collecting the dolls yet. But what we noticed was this one antique place had a lot of the girl stuff. Hello Kitty. What? Now, if you go to big box stores, you're going to see some of that fabric, okay? Um like, I mean, come on, you know. We all know. Right? We don't have to say it. We don't have to we're not shaming anybody here, right? But if you are like I am of a certain age and I'm into strawberry shortcake, Cabbage Patch dolls, and Hello Kitty, and that's what I want. That's the fabric. That's the thing I want. Well, anyway, amongst all these strawberry shortcake dolls was a Hobby Holly doll. And I was like, oh, nope, like those who are just slightly older than me, Holly Hobby was your jam. And guess what else is our jam? The Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie fabric is coming. Little House on the Prairie fabric is coming. And so somebody is listening, okay? But they're not listening about this. Okay? They need to be listening about this. I love three cheers for fun. Okay? And honestly, this right. And there she was with her like big hat, her little bonnet, and she was, I think, like strawberry shortcake size, the doll. And so they had her amongst all of the other strawberry shortcake dolls, which I was like, does this person know that Holly Hobby is not a strawberry shortcake character? I don't know. I felt like somebody just like threw them all together and didn't know what they had. But like Holly Hobby, strawberry shortcake, cut and sew panels, my friends. These cut and sew panels, like the pillow panel that we have, and this pouch panel that we have, they go like this. Like we can't keep them in stock. They're so loved. And if you love them and I love them, why aren't we making more of them? And seriously, a pouch panel with some strawberry shortcake on it? Let's do it. I'm here for it. I'm doing it. We're doing it. Okay. Like I say, bring it. All right. I got to make this thing like, there we go. Anyway, this is my small, very small rant for today. But thank you if you brought me the strawberry shortcake. Thank you. That means so much to me. And then nerd to nerd. Yes. Do you know, so here's the thing. Thrift shops and Goodwills are the character bedding hot spots. And character bedding, I could sell it all day long. But we went into a thrift store and we saw He-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like one other like character sets of sheets, and I'm like, give them all to me, like right now. I've bought Transformer sheets. I mean, like you name the brand or the license, I'm there buying the sheets because I remember them. The Star Wars sheets, I had them. I had the sheets, the blanket, the towels. I had all of them. And I even had them from Empire Strikes Back too. We see licensed fabric, but it's not retro licensed fabric. And while I love the Mandalorian and the child and Grogu and the whole like marketing bonanza, I don't want that stuff. I don't want right? I would with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I would back a quilt with that. I'm just saying, right? Animaniacs, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all those 90s, like you elder millennials, Gen Xers, I'm just saying. We you want to get us into sewing, make cut and sew projects with those licenses. And maybe this is what I need to do, right? Maybe I need to just say, "Hi, I'm your resident Gen Xer and borderline mentality millennial. Can we talk for a moment about what I would like to see in my store, please?" I would do that. Okay, so we had a guest in our shop who is another Kentucky sewing store, and she came to visit me here in at Paducah, but I had seen her at back in March when I was the guest speaker at the Lexington Quilt Guild's Quilters Day Out. Yes, quilt, clothes, any fabric. I agree. I agree. Like, why aren't we doing this, Tracy? I agree. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it out there. Okay, so this this was a visit from this Kentucky shop, and her shop name is Psycho Granny's Quilt Shop. And they are in I'm gonna tell you the name. Psycho Granny's, Smith's Grove, Kentucky. Psycho Granny's Quilt Shop. They are an adorable quilt shop out of Kentucky, and you know that anyone who has the the shop name Psycho Granny's, you know I'm gonna think that's cool. So when I first met her at Quilters Day out in Lexington, she was vending there, and I saw her signage said Psycho Grannies, and I was like, oh my gosh, we think you have the coolest name in all of the quilt shop world. I've heard some clever quilt shop names, none like Psycho Grannies. And so Psycho Granny herself is all tatted up and she's just cool, and she made me some pillowcases. She made and brought me pillowcases that have the little scissor and skull on them because she thought that looked like our logo and that I had to have them. So she made 2 pillowcases, one for me and one for Charlie. And isn't that just the coolest? So anyway, Psycho Grannies, thank you for this amazing gift. And I'm just in love with it. So how can you like not love somebody who sees something and is like, I thought of you, it had a skull on it. So so Psycho Grannies brought these pillowcases to me, and she's the coolest. So yeah, I just yeah. So anyway, if you are in Smiths Grove, go see Psycho Grannies. And when we first started doing a lot of the things during the pandemic where we were looking for other quilt shops to work with and things like that, we made a list of every quilt shop in America. And out of that list, Psycho Grannies had the coolest name. And so, yeah. All right. Now, as you remember, okay, we have, so I have two secret projects I'm working on that I can't really tell you too much about. But as you know, I've been working on the Tuffet. Now, I did have some of you come to the shop and ask, where is the Tuffet? And it is not done because we didn't have enough time after the show or before the show. And let me just tell you, like, of all the things I could have gotten done, this fell like to the bottom because we needed to have stuff to sell. Anyway, we have the sections and they are all almost ready. So we've got the yo-yo panel, we've got the rouleau panel, we've got the circles panel, we've got two different pleated ones. This one here, which really got smushed. I need to steam this so that it doesn't look so smushed. And then we have the other one, which is like super amazing. This one. Okay, so we've got this. To me looks like a backbone, like a rib, or or like vertebrae. That's what that looks like to me. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I know where 6 and 7 are, but we have to work on number 8. And a couple of weeks ago, I was pretty sure I knew what I was going to do for number 8. It's the last one. And so I had pre-cut myself a panel or two, just to make sure I had enough fabric. And then I waffled and changed my mind. And I thought I knew what I was going to do for the last panel, and now I do not. So my goal is by next week to have a brand new demo for you, because it will be the last panel in the Tuffet. So I'm very very excited about it. Now, in the meantime, we have been, as you know, madly prepping for Quilt Week, and I stumbled across another sort of like shelved project that is supposed to be it was supposed to be a big release for our company. I want to say like end of 2021. Okay, so probably I started thinking about this like mid to late 2021, and it was supposed to be like the big thing we launched in 2022. Well, guess what? We bought a building instead in 2022, so we did not have the time to flesh this project out. Now, I have since come across all of the pieces for it. As a matter of fact, while moving everything around in this room, which if I could turn this camera around, I'm like it's a mess over there. Okay, over there and over there. Don't yours. I'm so glad this is all you get to see. Okay, because over there is a hot mess. Um, and so I found the pieces, found the whole like thing of it, and it was in a container. And then I was moving stuff around and I dumped the whole container over, and like all the pieces went all over the floor. So we're working. I am now I'm excited about that project again. I have been writing. I am writing my next book. So the Gathering book, it has been started. The chapters are all laid out, and I am madly filling in those sections as we go. We have that. We have those are not the secret projects either. So we have, if I get this project that I found in pieces, if I get that done, that project should be out by the end of the summer. The Gathering book will also should be finished by the end of the summer. And then during the summer is the new secret thing. So, and then the other secret thing, we're just going to have to wait and see if that other secret thing happens. So lots of things are happening, right? Like I know you're like, Cheryl, what do you do? Like, how do you not have that tuffet done? Like I have so much going on. Yeah. And in the meantime, I have things like these cute panels keep coming in and I keep having to make them. And I mean, can I just say, I really want to keep one of these for myself, but I won't. I will sell it to you. And I'm going to see if I can even get any more of them because they are just that adorable. The pouches, super, super cute stuff, my friends. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We just have a lot of stuff going on. Now, I do have, we did get a large collection of Quilter Select rulers in stock. So please, 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 if you are a Quilter Select ruler person, we have some of those that are in stock. We also have their smallest mat in stock, which is perfect for your travel kit or whatever. Yeah, please check out the website. It's got so many goodies have been restocked. Books are back in stock. Templates are back in stock. Tufting templates are back in stock. I know. My friends, like we've been madly trying to get all of this back to this spot. And hopefully now we can keep them in stock. In the meantime, if you are in Paducah, Kentucky on the 18th of May, that is when I will be teaching a basic machine quilting class at the National Quilt Museum. So that class still has room in it. You can squeak yourself in there to come and sew with me all day. You'll learn how to do basic machine quilting fill techniques. And that is coming up on the 18th of May. June, the first whole week of June, I will be in Pigeon Forge at a mountain quilt fest teaching 5 whole days of classes. So you are not going to want to miss that. Those of you in Tennessee, those of you who are close to the Smokies, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, come see me. We are going to have a great time. It is a whole week of specifically heirloom sewing classes, smocking, gathers, pin tucks, you name it. We got the class for you. Come on out. Also, May 20, 20th and 21st, I will be the guest speaker of the Prairie Star Quilt Guild, their annual banquet. I will be their guest speaker and speaking on the 20th at 7 p.m. So reach on out to the Prairie Star Quilt Guild because I will be speaking on May 20th. And then we will be teaching 2 classes on the 21st. And this is all in St. Charles, Illinois, West Chicago, Illinois. So for those of you on the south and west suburbs, I got you. And so that is very exciting as well. So come on out to all of that. Did I say like this? Quilt Week is just the kickoff for our big busy season. And oh boy, I am not kidding. And I am looking at like all of these things that are happening, and I'm like, how am I going to get secret project number 1 done? Secret project number 1 is pretty important. So we're gonna have a lot of things going on at once over here, my friends. I hope you have had a great evening. My friends, don't forget to check out the website. All the new stuff is there. I am going to run, and yeah, it's like 100 million degrees in here because I've got every light on in the sun. It feels like this is the surface of the sun. And so I'm going to go. But I will see all of you next week. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to sew something this week. I will see all of you next Friday. And like I said, take care. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. I'll see you. Bye-bye.